Hello and welcome back, everyone. It has been nearly 2 months since my last video, and I have a lengthy explanation for that. But for those of you who have been paying attention to my social posts, you'll see that I am now a dad. Yep, that's the reason. My wife and I just had our first baby in the last few weeks of January, and then instead of getting back into the swing of things, we brought home a bug from the hospital. So we both got a pretty bad cold. And when I thought my cold was starting to get better, I went back to work, and then it suddenly got worse. My doctor thinks that an opportunistic bacteria decided to move in while the virus was moving out, which was so annoying. But here I am, mostly cured. The cold is gone, but the cough isn't. So I'll do my best. I'll probably try to edit out any excessive coughs we have going on, but here I am. Let's see what the objectives are. 1,500 guests in the park by the end of year 3. I'm getting deja vu for that. This futuristic park has plenty of space for new rides on its alien landscape. Well, okay then. What do we have to work with? We have a monorail, a suspended monorail. We already have one built. Then we have a nice repertoire of roller coasters, a handful of flat rides or thrill rides, more flat rides. Oh wow, excuse me. No water rides, a handful of food stalls. Yep, alright then. Do we have any stalls yet? Nope, looks like we need some. See, I can learn. Normally I build these like halfway through the scenario after I've forgotten to feed my poor guests for 3 hours. But not today. Today we are taking care of our peeps. The people at home will not starve. Well, not the people at home, the people away from home. Before they go home, go away. No, not that. Same price as at park. There we go. Now this will... Oi! I want to build that there. Oh, freaking monorail. Okay. There, randomize the color. Why not? We'll turn this up to 80 cents. Turn this up to $20 as I always do. Boom. I know we're totally ripping off our guests, but they won't buy them unless it rains. And as Marcel Voss has taught us, if it's raining, the guests are so desperate they will pay any price for an umbrella. And of course, with my ruthless capitalistic tendencies, I will charge 30 cents to use the bathroom. Oh yes, that was the wrong button. Give me the gate. Free to enter, good to see. Let's look at the stats on this bad boy. Thunder Twist. Built this year, and with stats like these, who needs enemies? Or what am I saying? Turn that up to $15, boom. And guests will pay it based on those stats. Then the monorail is $1. I think I'll leave that how it is. And that's all we have in the park. It is time to expand. Let's build some flat rides just to get a quick increase in our soft guest cap, which is the term, for those who don't know, for those who are new, the term for guests that are naturally, organically, homegrown, all natural. What am I talking about? I messed up my path. It's how the game calculates how many guests to attract to the park without advertising, and it's determined by, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. It's determined by the number of rides you have. Each individual ride makes a small contribution to the soft guest cap, and the type of ride also has an effect. So roller coasters attract more guests than flat rides, of course, but flat rides are so easy to just plop down wherever and just duplicate super fast that they serve their purpose. They have a place. Now, where is the entrance? I'm a little confused by this. Oh, guests just materialize out of the duat, I see. Huh, okay. Is this my land here? It looks like this is the border. Can I? Oh, I can. Oops. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me fix it. No, go here. Same type? Yes. Okay then. Blitznack. So this is what I don't own. Okay, speaking of what I own, can I buy more land? Oh, I'm stuck with what I got. Fine. I see how it is. Close that, close that. So, we have to decide where we want to build this. I have a lot of space, but half of it is all these craters and stuff, so it's hard. And then the monorail's in the way, so I'm like, where do I want to build it? Grab this bad boy. So, what is it like being a dad? I'll say, it is incredibly tiring because my little baby doesn't believe her parents should have sleep, but it's also the best experience of my life. Well, I guess being married to the love of my life is probably the best experience, but this is easily second best. Being a dad is amazing, and I'm so happy. This has kind of been a magical few weeks since it happened, I have to be careful describing it or else I'll start tearing up. But anyway, it was very stressful. It was a pretty rough delivery. I don't want to go into too many details. It's my wife, it's her privacy, but suffice it to say, it was a rough delivery because she got injured, which is pretty common for a first-time birth, but she's recovering just fine. She's okay. If you're religious, keep her in your prayers, though. I'd appreciate that. But she's recovering great. She's doing just fine. The baby's doing great. That baby came out big. She came out a week late, and she came out big with a head of hair, a full head of hair, and she is absolutely adorable. You know how, like, you know the meme where it's making fun of people who post pictures of their newborns on social media, and it looks like a picture of, like, the caption is, "Look at my adorable newborn," and then the picture is like Voldemort's Horcrux when Harry dies temporarily, or like Gollum or some other hideous shriveled abomination. Not my baby. My baby came out looking adorable, and I'm definitely not biased. I've been thinking about sharing a picture to prove it, but then I've also at the same time thought, I don't want to put my child on the internet for the world to see before she can even, you know, say a word, before she even knows how to talk. That's just not fair to her. So I think I'm going to keep her off of the public internet space. I mean, I'll post her for family and friends to see on Facebook, but that's private. It's different. So, sorry, you don't get to see her, but I hope you understand. You'll have to take my word for it. She is the cutest baby that ever lived. And I'm definitely not biased. But yeah, she came out big. She was 8 pounds, 7 ounces, which isn't astronomical, but it's pretty big for a newborn. Let me see. I don't know where I want to build. I think I need to just expand. Let's expand my pathway. Grab this. And grab this tool. And how do I want to do this? We'll go this way. This is such a cool new tool with OpenRCT2. This is not vanilla, as you can probably tell. And I would get rid of this, but the improved pathfinding algorithm of our guests means that we should be okay to leave it. I think it'll be fine. And then I think I'll extend this path. Like so. And then maybe cut a channel through this. This lines up hereabouts. So flatten you, flatten you, flatten you. Get flattened, I say. So, yes. What was I saying? So yeah, having a baby. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Having a baby is amazing. Whoop, that's not the button I wanted either. It is a lot of work, though. Since I couldn't carry the baby for 9 months, and I couldn't give birth and go through that traumatic experience, the least I can do is take over as the diaper man. Yep, I am the designated diaper man. So when I'm home or not at work, I take care of the diapers. And then if she starts screaming in the middle of the night, I pop out of bed and change her so my wife can keep sleeping. Unless I sleep through it. Sometimes I sleep like a rock. My poor wife has to either nudge me or get up and do it herself when that happens. I'll do my best, okay? I'm not perfect. But anyway, so the funny thing is I've never changed a diaper before in my life until I had her. Because little baby, little newborn, is a little poop factory. That's just how it is at newborns, I guess. And she has the sweetest little facial expressions. It is so magical being a dad. I can't begin to express how amazing and how fun it is to have a little miniature version of myself. Avenging Aviators, and we switch that to Thrill Riders, because I think it gets better stats. Boom. And then I've kind of been taking care of house chores around the house to kind of lighten the load on my poor wife. But I've kind of continued with that, trying to cook for her. I made steak for her a couple nights ago. Which is funny, I guess I kind of made it more for myself. She's not a big fan of steak. But it was good. It was good. Steak is probably one of the best things you could eat postpartum. One of the most nutritionally dense foods on the planet. High protein, high iron, high collagen? Is that the word? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Let's focus on the game. We'll save baby talk for later. I mean, I'll probably talk more about it as the game progresses, but for now, let's give it a rest because I've talked about it a lot. And let's spin this bad boy around. And dive down, down, down. Oh. I got burn, burn, burn. Go straight. Oh, what have I done to myself? Of course that wouldn't work. Let's try this, shall we? Heartline Twister Coaster. Is that the... Oh, that's that awful thing. I don't like that roller coaster. That's garbage. I'm gonna probably build it, but it sucks. I trapped myself again. How could I do this? How did I allow this to happen? But yeah, I'm back. I'm back in full force. I think we've kind of got a rhythm down, me and my wife. I'm back to work after having stayed home for a while because I was sick. I've been at work for 2 weeks straight, so things are looking good. The cold's getting better, except for that cough that you just heard. It's a stupid cough. It's so annoying. Virus-wise, I'm completely cured, but it left a lot of fluid in the sensitive tissue area, so I have to cough it all up still. Oh, I'm broke. Frickin' broke. That's not what I wanted. Come here. Gimme. Okay, $5 loan. Let's crank that up to 10,000. There we go. So yeah, this darn cold. I have to get over it. Well, I mean, I got over it, but I have to get over the cough that came with it still. It's like, dang. I killed the virus, why can't I kill the cough that came with the virus? It's like unwanted baggage. I didn't pay for this. Test. Little mouse faces. Whoops. That's all I get, mouse cars. Okay, sweet. Turn that up because I forgot. Grab this bad boy. Switch this to space then, because this is on a different planet. Boom! This roller coaster is ready to rumble as soon as it's done testing anyway. Although I want to change the colors. The colors are a little lackluster. Seeing as this is an alien planet, let's go something a little brighter, a little more braggadocious. That blends with the ground. Let's go green. Green renewable. Hey, there we go. No, it's gonna crash. No crashing. Crashing is not allowed. I have made a mistake! Let's see. Height marks on ride tracks. Why did it stall there? It should have been fine. Maybe I should make the hill taller? Give it a little more juice off the gate. Let's see. This probably won't... No, it's not going to work. Okay. Gosh darn it. Alright, well. We'll have to figure something out. I should have been building it with that turned on. So let's see where the problem spot is. Oh, it's barely making it up. That's the problem with single vehicle trains like this, is they lose momentum quick. Not the most efficient cars. I have to redesign the whole friggin' thing. Because I keep going back up to the same height. Or what I do instead is bring this to there. And we almost made it up, but maybe what I should do, turn second lift hill. There we go. Is that going to be okay, or are we going to have an issue with lateral G-force? I think I missed. I want to connect there. Or maybe I could go into this? Ooh, that's fun. No. Let's go... No. Let's do this. But I don't think I'm aligned with it, am I? Oh, there we go. Now it should work. Okay. I think we solved it. So we'll watch this go down. It goes up the second lift hill. Into this funky building. Woohoo! And hopefully it'll now have the inertia it needs. Boom. Now we can test it for real. Alright. Suspended monorail's broken down. What do you mean? That's annoying. Answering radio call. Do you have a designated area? Okay, good. It's just the whole park. Having mechanics designated to certain areas covering certain rides is more efficient, but it's such a nightmare to micromanage, especially as you keep expanding and building more rides. We need benches in this place, because guests are barfing everywhere. Benches. Oh, I don't get space benches. Oh, man. Anyway, it appears this ride is probably the main culprit for all that, so we're going to place benches around this region. Okay. So as I was saying, I think we've got a rhythm down. I go to work 4 days a week. I work a style called 410s, 4 10-hour shifts. Then I'm off for 3 days. And then Sundays are for her. That's where I stay home with her, I watch TV with her, play Fortnite with her. I'm not allowed to work on YouTube stuff. Family comes first. And then Monday, Tuesday, those are my days to work on YouTube stuff. But those are also the days to shop and take care of chores and whatnot. So that limits my time to work on YouTube a little bit. Mostly just the Monday, because we're not going to shop both days. Unless we have a pediatrician appointment, which is usually a Tuesday. But anyway, so now that we've kind of got a rhythm going, we've kind of settled into our lives as our new lives as young parents, first-time parents. Kind of got the working the kinks out with feeding and diaper changing and all that stuff. Now I think I can work YouTube back into my schedule. So here I am. And hopefully this will be a weekly thing. It's been a bi-weekly to monthly thing for the past few months as we've been preparing for our precious little baby to arrive in the world. But now that she's here, and now that things are becoming a little more predictable, I think we'll be safe to kind of get more into the swing of things with YouTube. And it's especially important because it's my second income stream. For those who don't know, this channel is monetized, so here's a little fun fact from a YouTuber. The way earning money on YouTube works is when a YouTube channel gets monetized, well, first of all, to get monetized, you have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and people have to have watched your videos for a collective 4,000 hours, or in YouTube terms, we call it 4,000 watch time hours. Once you meet those two thresholds, you qualify, assuming you're not violating policies or anything, you qualify to apply for the paid partner program, the YouTube partnership program. And when you do that, if you get approved, you set up an AdSense account, which is Google's system for paying commissions to people who own websites that they have their advertisements on or whatever. Works like that for YouTube. And then you make a cut of the money that advertisers pay YouTube to show their advertisements on your videos. Which is great because there's going to be advertisements on your videos whether you're monetized or not, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's YouTube's platform. They're entitled to do what they want with it. We're just guests here. So that's how that works. I think I want to lift hill here. That's dangerous. Someone's going to stall and crash. Just to make it safe. There we go. Now we got to test it again, darn it. But anyway, so this channel was monetized at the very end of 2023, I think? Yeah, it was the very end of 2023 when I got 1,000 subscribers. I got the watch time hours long before I got the subscribers because these videos are so long. And I appreciate all of you being such dedicated viewers and watching them. But as a result, the thing holding me back, usually for most people, they get the subscribers and then they have to wait until they get enough watch hours. For me, it was the opposite. I got the watch hours first and had to get the subscribers to qualify. But that's actually good because watch time is the biggest factor that determines how much you earn, because a longer video has more advertisements shown on it. So the amount of money a video makes per view would be higher. Now, here are some technical terms. CPM stands for cost per mil. I think that's M-I-L-L-E. I don't know if it's a Latin word or whatever. But cost per mil is a number that represents how much money collectively advertisers pay YouTube per 1,000 views. So for a channel, let's say the CPM on a gaming video, I think the average CPM in the gaming niche is $5. So $5 per 1,000 views that are shown. It's not a whole lot, but then you don't get all of that because YouTube takes their cut. As a YouTuber, you get 55%, and YouTube takes 45%. Now, hold on, what kind of ride is this? Oh, that's a drop coaster. Perfect. Means I can build this just fine. So, oh, this is a stand-up roller coaster. Well, I'll just build it. So in that case, you'd make a little less than $3, which is fine. But you'd have to get a lot of views to really make a substantial amount of money with that. On my channel, because my videos tend to be so long, I make a little bit more than that. Well, more than a little bit more. I don't want to say how much I make exactly, that's kind of tacky. But the point is that because of you, and because of you watching my videos, you are helping me pay for supporting my baby and supporting my wife. And I cannot begin to express to you how much I appreciate that and how much I love all of you for doing that and allowing me to have this lifestyle. I mean, money's pretty tight. The job I have is great, but it barely affords this apartment. So this YouTube channel and the money it earns is a great little supplement that kind of helps me support my family. So thank you to all of you. I appreciate all of you. And if you want to show more support, I've been thinking about starting a membership, the YouTube membership thing. I've always kind of felt like those are a bit tacky, but who am I to judge, especially if I'm considering doing it myself. Hey, why aren't you fixing it? Fix it. Where is it? I might need another one of these guys. Anyway, so again, I don't even remember how I got into this topic. It was related to something I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so being a YouTuber is a lot of fun, and for anyone thinking of getting into it, that's kind of a breakdown of what you can kind of expect. And most YouTubers never get monetized. Most of the time it's pretty rough trying to get that far. And I'm very lucky that I've been able to come as far as I have, and it's largely because of you. So again, thank you so much for that. Being able to have a little side hustle built out of a hobby of mine. Let me go this way. It's kind of hard to focus on designing a roller coaster while I'm running my mouth here. Let's see, can I fit through this corridor? Hey, I do. Let's get some little airtime pops while we're at it. I don't remember why I brought that up. It was because I don't remember. I don't know. Having a baby is expensive. Fortunately, I've got some pretty decent insurance with my job. Very expensive insurance, but it made having a baby affordable for us. Especially in Washington State, which is absurdly expensive to live in. Good golly. So, anyway, that's that. Do I not get helixes? Hey! I want helix. Give me helix. Okay, no helix for me. Do I get corkscrews? Oh, I do. Okay. I don't think we're quite lined up where we want to be, so I'm going to corkscrew left. That is way too big. Small corkscrew, please. That was too far to the side. So I spin right. That works. Alright then. Now we're going to replace these with that, just in case. And maybe block section this so that catches the train. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it continuous circuit mode. I think the train has to be going a little bit faster to be a crash hazard. Nope, that was quick. That would probably break something if it came in that hot. So, Either we stay vigilant on repairs, or we just let it get crunched. I think getting crunched would add character. It adds history. Makes the ride more, I don't know. It means that El Toro Ryan would have a fun time talking about it. That's a fun channel to check out if you haven't heard of him. He gives a history and breakdowns of various roller coasters, roller coaster culture, fun stuff. I think you'd like it, so check him out. There we go. Get these down like so. That is one other funny thing from being sick the past few weeks, is I got a smoker voice. Is that an offensive term, smoker voice? I don't mean it to be offensive. If it is, let me know in the comments, or I'll just edit this segment out. I don't know. But anyway, my voice is a little rough. It's a little deeper too, which is kind of cool. If I could keep the deepness and get rid of the roughness, that'd be sweet. Which is funny because when I join a choir, I'm like, I wish I could sing higher and join the tenors. Then I could get solos and stuff. I mean, I've had solos before. I've sung stuff in my church before. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, why is this ketchup and mustard? And why are the trains ketchup and mustard? Let's go something that won't blend to the ground so much. A stark blue and white. And the trains can stay ketchup and mustard, whatever. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are those ratings? No results yet. Hey, give me them results. I want to say it. I want to say it. Oh, hello. That's a problem. Maybe we should get rid of the corkscrew. And in so doing, we'll have room to incorporate some brakes so we don't oh crap. Gotta do this. Some brakes so we don't crash into ourselves here. Let me put the brakes lower. 13. There we go. Hopefully that'll prevent any crashes, although sometimes the brakes fail. But I think that was probably the issue, is having too many inversions, because the intensity to excitement ratio on a stand-up roller coaster is pretty terrible. So maybe that fixed it. We'll see. We'll find out soon. What does our signs look like? We are working on a water ride. Oh. Wooden roller coaster trains for classic wooden roller coaster. Huh? Well, what do we have right now? Is that what we got last time, or what we're working on? Let me see. No, not that. Close that. Yeah, that is what we got. Okay, well, what's the other variant then? That's the only one we have. What do you mean? The train type. I thought that was reserved for when you have multiple train types. That's literally the only one we got. Alright, whatever. I'm a little confused. Hey, we did it. Now we have reasonable stats. We can charge a reasonable price. Like $15. Ho ho ho. Come on down, my friends, and be ripped off. Oh yes. Come and spend your whole retirement account. Give me your 401k. Your Roth IRA. Give me your hedge funds. And I'll definitely spend it responsibly. Not on your retirement, but for sure. What am I talking about? Let's see. We have Martian stuff. Can I fit that in? Oh, I want to put that there. Want to decorate. Want some decorating. Do we have mechanical thing? No. I can't put fire in it. Did that fit somewhere? Oh. Well, I don't want it to be off the ground. That's silly. I'm probably not going to try to fit a ride over here, so we'll put that there. There we go. That'll buff my stats a little bit. Cool. Now we have a decent income. Let's see. Oh, 7,000 last month. July 5th. And we already have 1,000 for this month. Cool. So we're doing pretty good. Pretty solid. Oh gosh. I've got my Mountain Dew next to me to give me energy for the day. For the recording session, rather. It's actually not Mountain Dew. It's Kroger's knockoff. Big K Citrus Drop. Naturally flavored soda. But it's got a little bit of caffeine, so there's that. Oh, come here, you. Come clean up this mess. Shift, backspace. That's what it was. Forgetting my hotkeys. It's been too long. As I said, it's been nearly 2 months since I recorded this. What am I working on again? Splash boats? Ooh, that'll be fun. In the meantime, though, let's build a car ride. And fill in this little gap over here with it. Let's go right here. So, what was I about to say? I was talking about YouTube and how money is made on YouTube, and I don't remember why I was talking about that. I hope it was interesting to hear, though, at least. But anyway. What I can say is the success of this channel is all because of you, and I so much appreciate that. I wonder if I can make this kind of lap itself. Yeah, something like that. Except now we're going to get stuck. Can I go any taller? Nope, that's the limit. Okay, so what I should do is go out like this. Go down, down, down in history, of course. That's a line from Robin Hood, the Disney version. Okay, that should be good. And we only need 2 tiles, unlike the vanilla game, because the length of the track is what determines how many cars you get. Sports cars, vintage cars, racing cars, pickup trucks, Cheshire Cats. Let's just go with sports cars, whatever. Fun colors. And turn off the minimum wait time, so they just dispatch. Just get on out of there. Yeah, I cannot remember for the life of me why I started talking about YouTube stuff. I'd have to go back to my recording and listen to myself and go, what was my train of thought that got me talking about it? Because I started talking about it and then I couldn't remember why. Now I have a secret, not so secret, alien base built in the crater of this volcano, which is not very smart on their part. I mean, what if it erupts again? Actually, no. Little fun fact, a volcano that looks like this probably is not going to erupt again. It's got this big old caldera, which means it collapsed on itself and the magma chamber is probably dead. Probably cooled off. Not always. Big volcanoes like, well, not big, but volcanoes like Mount St. Helens. Hey, you're not supposed to be, there's no grass to mow, bro. Well, anyway, but mountains like Mount St. Helens, that collapsed on itself. That's a big caldera from what it did back in the 80s. But still, it keeps waking up and doing stuff, making me nervous. Well, not me, I'm not close to it, but making people around it nervous. Okay, it's time for some splash boats. Let's go. Ding dong, the witch is gone. Not sure what I'm doing with this. Not sure how tall I want it either, but we'll just do something here. Let's see. Oh, good. I thought I was going to meet the cliff first. Although I do want to be a little taller. Oh, the path is in the way! Okay, we'll stay 60. 60! Oh, that's right. The ground is negative 5 feet. Okay. Yeah, so like, for whatever reason, going from transitioning from steep to flat takes 15 vertical feet, I think? Which I thought I didn't have because I assumed the ground was 0, and I forgot that it was actually negative 5 for some reason. So, I just gotta, whoops, S-bend this way a couple times. Make room. S-bend left a couple times. Oh, isn't that something special? Anyway, entrance, exit. Let's grab our path. Let's do something different. Let's go green. Let's go environmentally responsible. Hey, give me green. Green. Grain. I cut myself off. Oops. Let's do this. There we go. A decently long queue line, although it doesn't make a lot of sense for the entrance to be over there. What are you doing in there? Get out, Darla H. Ugh, freaking idiot. No, stay out. Okay, I think I actually want this to be a little more realistic, so let's go this way. Let's go, no. No, no, no. Go up. And go over. I'm so over it. This is fun. It'll also buff the stats, apparently. No! Don't connect to that! There we go. There we go! Now it's closer to the actual ride itself, so it won't confuse the guests. Not that that's actually a factor, they know how to get to it, but in real life it would be confusing, I think. And what's with that color? Gray with blue, purple seats, or brown wood color with red seats? Maybe it's an alien wood. A kind of off-world, bizarro wood. A wood that's out of this world. Purple wood. Actually, there is wood in this world that's purple. Incredibly. But anyway, good enough for me. Let's make this... I don't know. I don't know what I want. I think I like that. Alright, good enough. Let's make that space. Let's make all this space. Space theme. Let's go through these one at a time. Something I've been thinking about is one of the biggest time... I keep saying this because I've talked about it before, but one of the biggest things I've been thinking about in regard to this YouTube channel is I spend a lot of time editing. I record a 3-hour video, I spend 3 to 4 hours editing it. And if I would just upload it straight away, it wouldn't take so long, and I could probably upload more often. But the problem with that is, sometimes I stick my foot in my mouth and say something embarrassing or say something dumb or insensitive. So I screen my videos to catch stuff like that and remove it. Or I also burp or cough or make weird, disgusting noises with my lips that I don't realize I'm doing in the moment. But then when I go back and listen to it, it's like, ugh, that's nasty. Remove it. Remove it. So I go through and I clean it up. But that takes time, In my older RollerCoaster Tycoon videos, I didn't do that because I didn't think to, I didn't think I needed to. And those videos seemed to do just fine. So maybe I'm overproducing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think this quality of production is good and I should keep it up, or if I can kind of relax just slightly on the quality, or rather not necessarily the quality per se so much as just over editing. I don't know. Should I switch my style and not edit quite so much just so I can get more content out? Because with a baby and with my job, I just don't have as much time as I'd like to have. Anyway, I think we can open them. Oh, we can both these. I forgot about this. I forgot about you. Nice stats. Let's go. Will people pay $5? I have no idea. What's with all this vomit? I need more handymen. There we go. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you think I should do that? Or should I... I'm getting sidetracked. The stats. There's no stats yet. Hey! Oh, we're still waiting on the first boat to come back. That's right. That's right. And people are still getting in line. Guys, you don't even know if it's safe yet. What's wrong with you? Silly guests. There we go. Good stats. Well, not stellar, but decent. Guests are still willing to pay for it. All right. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I still want to change the photo price to $3.50. No. But yeah, to finish my question, since I keep sidetracking myself, should I relax a bit on the production quality of these and just upload it straight away? I mean, obviously, I'll clean up the beginning and clean up the ending. Because, like, I hit record, then I have to open the game and all that stuff. And then at the end, I have to hit stop recording. And then I have my little outro sequence. But doing that takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Not 3-4 hours. So if I do cut the editing process out, I could potentially upload twice as often? Maybe? I mean, no promises. I mean, I have more channels. Like, I have my new vintage story channel I started, which is doing great, by the way, so thank you to all of you who went over and subscribed to that. I think it's called seeding a channel is the term, when you have a new YouTube channel and you send people from your old channel to go subscribe to it to kind of give it a little boost as it's just getting started. It's seeding the channel. So that went well. It's almost ready to be monetized. I think it has half of the watch hours it needs, a little over half. It has almost 900 subscribers already, which is incredible. Thank you to all of you. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. I have that new channel. I also have another channel that I'm thinking about reviving called Brian Touches Grass. It's a funny little channel because if you're familiar with this channel, you know my name is Brian. You see me type that in when I win a scenario. And seeing as this is a gaming channel, I get out sometimes. I have a job and stuff. It's just a funny expression. Go touch grass. I was like, all right. So I started a channel about touching grass. Well, not actually touching grass. I started a channel about being out in the world, having a real life, hiking, fishing. Well, I haven't done any fishing videos yet, but that was the plan. I wanted to do fishing videos, but I only made 3 videos, and then I stopped. I don't know why I did that. Maybe because it wasn't pulling the views that this one does, so it was hard to stay motivated. But that's silly, though, because the first 3 videos on that channel got way more views than the first 3 videos on this channel did. So if I keep it up, potentially that new channel could be more successful than this one? I don't know. But I have plans. This year, as the weather clears up, I would like to revive that channel. I have an Osmo Action 5 action camera, which I haven't really used much. I got it last year with the intent of using it on that channel, and then I got too busy because I started a new job. This new job that I have right now. That was back when I was commuting 3.5 hours a day to get to it, plus a 10-hour shift, so doing anything else just wasn't on the table. But anyway, I have that camera that I haven't been using, and I would like to use it. I'd also like to do fishing videos, maybe some fitness videos. I'm not fat, I just have a dad bod. Just a little bit. I have a 1-pack, as I call it. I'm decently strong. I can do 20 push-ups, maybe 30 if I'm really pushing myself. I can do maybe 5 pull-ups without cheating, and then if I do a few little cheat reps where I just kick off with the tips of my toes, just slightly to get the motion going, or use an elastic band to take some of the weight off, I can maybe get 10. I used to be able to get 20, or rather 15 plus a few cheat reps, but I'd like to get back to that, and I'd like to be able to be on the trails. I like being outdoors. So if you're into that kind of stuff, stay tuned. I would like to revive that channel within the next few months. I completely lost my train of thought, and I don't know why I was talking about that either. Wow, I have new dad brain. That's what I'm going to call it. New dad brain, where my brain power has been completely spent on my baby. I mean, she's worth it. She's absolutely worth it. But I guess, to your chagrin, I am stuck with less brain power. My mom used to joke that every time she gave birth, half of her intelligence went to her child. So I'm like, but Mom, that means that each successive child is dumber and dumber. Because the firstborn would have gotten half of your brain. Secondborn, that's me, would have gotten a quarter of it. And then each subsequent child. I have 5 siblings, which means my youngest is dumb. My youngest sibling is dumb. She's not, though. She's very smart. It's just a funny joke. But anyway. Let's see. How are we doing? We got half of the guests required to win. We're almost at the end of year 1. So we're doing pretty solid. We have a lot of money. I'm going to pay my loan off. I haven't even touched advertising. I made all of this money organically. But I'm not building as fast anymore. And I'm running out of space. So I should probably start advertising if I have hopes to win. Classic stand-up roller coaster. Boom. Free food and drink for 12 weeks. Drinks! Half price entry to the park, which is hilarious because it's free. Free rides in the car ride, say $5. Free entry to the park. It's funny, the manual for this game says not to advertise free entry if the park is already free because the guests will be annoyed at you. But that's not true at all. Marcel Voss tested it. I think some other people tested it. It's completely untrue. I don't know if that was the intention of Chris Sawyer when he started making the game. Like it was a game mechanic he wanted to work in, but then it was just too complicated, so they cut that concept out, but then forgot to remove it from the manual. I have no idea. But whatever it is, even though the park is already free, advertising free entry for whatever reason generates extra guests. Incredibly. So, anyway, I have all of these. I have all of these. I don't have all of these, but these are roller coasters, so give me a break. I have one of these that came with the park. Maybe I should change the color? Nah, leave it at the default. Hey, there's my deep voice. It's because of the cold I had. I'm still recovering. Like the virus is gone. I am completely healed in regards to the virus. I got my energy back. I can go back to the work, but it left behind some irritation. My throat is not happy. I mean, my throat. I don't have a sore throat. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just full of phlegm. And I have to cough occasionally to clear it out. Or sometimes I'll just be breathing. Sometimes I'll just be breathing normally, and suddenly phlegm pops up right as I try to inhale. And it's so annoying. It just comes out of nowhere, and then I inhale it, and then start sputtering and coughing. I was like, what the heck, bro? I didn't deserve that. Anyway. What am I even talking about? No, that's not what that's not what I wanted to do. I need... Where the... Huh. There's a path somewhere that doesn't have benches. I lost it. One of my baby's sleepers... Wait, no, let me explain. A sleeper's like a onesie, but it has a zipper that goes from the neck all the way down to the foot, so it makes changing diapers easier. So even though we have onesies, and we have skirts and pants for her, it's just easier to always have her in a sleeper because it's so easy to just open it up and change her diaper for how often she toots. But anyway, the sleeper that she's wearing today has pink elephants on it. And because of the pink elephants, I can't get that song from Dumbo out of my head. The Pink Elephants on Parade song, it has just been living rent-free in my head for hours, and I can't get rid of it. I just randomly, involuntarily, I start singing it. I was like, what am I doing? I don't even remember the lyrics. Oh, my head. It's the baby's fault. It's all her fault. And I love her to death. I would do it again any day of the week. And Saturday twice. What am I talking about? Let's make this white. No, it's not white. Make this white. Make this blue. Make a little abstract tower. There we go. For no reason other than it kind of looks cool. And I don't have room for a flat ride there. I mean, I guess I can stick a motion simulator in there, but I don't want to. Actually, what I'd like to do is turn off some of these. We don't need more transport rides. Scenery and theming is nice, but we don't need it. We don't need more shops and stalls, and I think that's what we're working on right now, isn't it? Yeah, souvenir stall. What we really need is more gentle rides and more thrill rides. Oh. Whoops. Also turn this up to maximum funding to speed that up and close you. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Anyway, let's build another one of these guys. Another one of these geezers. Same prices, good to see. And I should probably get a second hot dog and drink stall to cover more ground. So those ones aren't going to serve everyone like they should. Open you, same price because I checked it. Okay. Same with the drinks. The drunk. Drunkies. And then you buy your drink and you get the heck out of there because the bathroom smells funny. It smells stinky. You don't want to sit down by a toilet and eat your food. That's just nasty. Look at the money this thing churns out. Let's go. We are earning just shy of 10,000 a month as of last month. Let's see what we make this month. We are less than halfway through the month, and we almost have half of 10,000. We almost have 5,000. The advertising is probably helping as well. We already have a pirate ship, we already have a single inverted ship, but we could build duplicates, I guess. But what are these colors? It's blending with the ground. There we go. And let's figure out what we do with the drunken sailor. There we go. If you can figure that out, let me know in the comments. What do you do with the drunken sailor? This monorail is so in the way. I need flat rides, but I can't put them here. What if I modify this and push it back to the very back? Or actually, what if I build it? Oh, it looks like it shares space with paths, so I could build it directly over the path potentially. Let me do that. Let me tweak this guy so I free up some space. Starting there. Come on down and drown. Early in the morning, put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Why is this the only verse I remember? Probably because it's funny, yeah. Early in the morning. Oh yeah, I missed it. Freaking nugget, chicken, biscuit. There we go. That'll throw off the timing if this was synced perfectly with the other stations. My guess is it probably wasn't, so it would have been fine. It is a little shorter, slightly shorter, but now I have all this space to work, all the vertical space above the ground, where the monorail is no longer in the way. So that's great. So I can put this here. Gosh darn it. Hold on, let me push this back a little bit. Push you back. There we go. Now I have room to deal with... Hey. Room to deal with my entrance. There we go. I don't want 1 or 2 tiles. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Practically pathetic. That's alliteration. Where's the other one? Tell me what you do with the drunken sailor and turn your price down, because now I have 2 of you. And guests probably won't put up with the price gouging no more. They're not going to be so patient. I need more Mountain Dew. Oh. I just inhaled that. Yeah, that sounded so delicious. You're welcome for that disgusting sound. Anyway, let's build a few more flat rides to increase our money-making power. To hopefully break 10 grand this month, because that would be cool. Bop this up to $3 and turn the other one down because it's a little older. Well, maybe people will pay for it. Will they pay for it? Not in the rain, probably. How are we doing? Hey, we're well on our way. We have 3 days left of October and only $400 left to earn to get to 10,000. I think we're going to do it. We're going to breach the $10,000 threshold. Let's go. Where are we going? I don't know. You'll just have to bear with me. Grab this, wrap around like this, grab this and go straight. No, not there. Okay. Probably charge $4. No, 14. $4 for you. I'm going to move this Mountain Dew before I knock it over. I don't want to ruin my keyboard. This pretty expensive keyboard. It's like a... I didn't like the keyboard noises in my videos. I mean, they're still there somewhat, but I didn't like them being so obvious. So for Christmas 2 years ago, Yeah, Christmas in 2024, I asked for a keyboard from Amazon called the Osdom? Or is that the brand? I don't actually know. It's a mechanical keyboard, which at first you would think is louder than a mesh keyboard. But this one in particular has really quiet keystrokes. So, and it feels good too. It's a good keyboard. And it's very expensive. I don't want to ruin it. That would be tragic. Anyway. Oh, I still gotta open this. Oops. There you go. Hey! You're not allowed to be broken? Only my heart can do that. Just kidding. My heart is most definitely not broken. Quite the opposite, actually. With my baby and my amazing wifey. I think I won the lottery when I married my wife. She is absolutely perfect to me. She's so sweet and so kind. And we just understand each other. Let me see. Where do I put this? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to make all the single people feel bad. Just kidding. I made it backwards. No. No. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it in it. Put that there. But I couldn't have asked for a better person to have a child with. Boop. Boop. No, not you. I frickin' messed it up. I messed it. No. Give me the wood. There we go. Fixed it. Anyway, we'll leave this one at, there it is. Avenging Aviators. Because we already have Thrill Riders. Just to keep it interesting. So, anyway. What do I talk about? It's been 2 months. Yeah, it's been kind of a roller coaster. Things have been very interesting the past few weeks. As I said, the birth was a little scary because of how it went. But the baby came out strong and healthy. She came out big, as I said. Full head of hair. Very, very cute. What can I talk about that's appropriate to talk about? It was funny when she was coming out. So, you know a baby's head will deform a little bit so they can fit, so they can come out. And when the baby's head started coming out, I thought it was really small. I was like, huh, I guess I just didn't realize how small newborns were. It's been so long since I saw one up close. Oh well, I figured I'd have this tiny baby. Nope, its head was doming. I think that's the term for when it gets squished so it'll fit. But it domed so hard, it was like, what in the world? But then it came out and she was fine. And then, while the nurses were taking care of my poor wife, I did some skin to skin, holding my baby against my chest. And she pooped all over me. I guess that's my inauguration to being a dad. A little rite of passage, if you will. It's called merconium. When a brand new baby, when a brand new baby comes out, they're little poo-poos. I think it's called merconium. It doesn't smell bad. It's kind of a black tarry substance, and it's very sticky, so it's hard to wash it off, or wipe it off rather, because I used like paper towels and wipes to do it until I got to shower later. But anyway, that was hilarious. It was funny. Immediately when she came out, she peed all over my wife, because the first thing they did was hand her to my wife. And then, when I took her, she pooped on me. So, you know, that was like her way of marking us as her parents. It's like, yep, you're my mom, you're my dad, I choose you. I choose you as my parents. It's a good thing I worked on a farm as a kid. It's pretty hard to gross me out. I worked as a farm. What am I saying? I worked on a farm from the time I was 11 all the way till the time I was 17, I think, when my family moved away. And it wasn't a daily thing, it was a weekend thing. Every Saturday, or Friday, depending on our schedules, every weekend we'd go to this farm where originally we went there to buy raw Jersey milk, because for health reasons, my mom was hoping that would help me and my siblings. But it was good milk, too. It was sweet. Jersey milk is delicious. But anyway, we used to work there, and then because we already had that connection established, the farmer said, the last pair of boys I had working here were lazy and didn't do the work, and they quit. I need some new workers. And Mom was like, great, my boys need to learn work ethic. Let's set something up. So for $20 to $25 for the whole job that me and my brother had to split between us, and of course my older brother got the bigger cut because he did more of the work because he's the older brother, so I kept about $10. That was the arrangement. Every weekend we'd go there, muck out the poopy stalls with pitchforks, load it into a to the front end scoop of a Bobcat tractor, which my brother at the tender age of 13, 14 got to drive. I eventually got to drive it when he graduated from that job. But anyway, good experience. Good experience. Looking back, it was a great experience. I learned a lot. I was close to nature, close to the animals. Had a few close calls with the bulls. Yep, that was my childhood right there. But yeah, working in a cow stall where the cows pee a lot, so there's absurd amounts of ammonia just on the ground, just overpowering smell of ammonia, plus all the poop, plus all the other nasty things that happen on a farm. It's hard to make me feel squeamish. Pretty thick skin in that regard. But anyway, let me stop tooting my horn and start building a roller coaster. Are these still running? Oh, nice. Hey, we did it! 10,000 last month, 10,000 this month. Let's go. We already have a spinning wild mouse. A regular wild mouse. Let's build a spinner. Or actually, no. Let's take up some space and build my favorite roller coaster. Which, did I build this? I don't remember if I built this or not. Mischief. I did not build that, but I think I built Woodchip. But no, we're going to build something new. Something new and beautiful. Just like me. New and beautiful. What am I talking about? Let's go up a little bit. Switch this to plane so I can see what I'm doing. That's one train. That's two trains. But do I want to block section this? Nah, block sectioning is too hard. I'm going to do this the easy way. Let's go. Up the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house. Oh. I don't even know how that song goes. Actually, I'm going to do this. Hey, there we go. Let's go. But maybe I could get a little more height out of this bad boy. I've got the money for it. I am right next to the monorail. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh well. There we go. Right down to the ground. Big drop. This track piece, which normally was reserved for things for the likes of the Twister roller coaster and the Hyper Coaster, the Hyper Twister, I have access to them here in Open RCT2. So if you're wondering why you can't use these, it's because you're playing vanilla. And vanilla is cool. Respect for playing vanilla because it's definitely harder than this. But if you wish you had these, that's how you get them, is by switching to Open RCT2, which basically all you do is you link your game files, like you install Open RCT2, which doesn't launch unless you have the game files. You install Open RCT2, and then you tell the game where the game files are saved on your computer, and then your game will open. It'll launch. That's how they avoid liability issues. It's like it's not piracy. We're just using the game you already own. Yeah, something like that. That's cool. Let's see. I would like to turn now. Do I have enough juice for this? That's a 35-foot difference. After all these drops, I think we may be okay. Let's see. Early in the morning. Why did I do this to myself? That song is going to be stuck in my head for weeks because of this. Hey, we did it! Yes! Oops, what am I doing? Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. What am I talking about? That is awful. Early in the morning. Anyway. Frickin' cold. Shut up, cold. No one asked your opinion. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're swell. We're fantabulous. Not sure where I was going with that. I was hoping to helix it. I forgot the classic Woody doesn't get those. Frickin' chicken. Mustard with a side of salad, biscuit, beans. What am I even talking about? Literally, what am I talking about? Help me. Help me. In the comments, help me. What am I doing? Anyway. No! I want to go under. I'm going to go 10 feet. Ooh, that doesn't work. That works so. But maybe what I'd rather do is... No! I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I think I remembered what I was talking about. That got me to start blathering about making money on YouTube. I was talking about streaming. I was thinking that a potential way to go forward with this channel, with my limited time, with my day job, and with the responsibilities of being a daddy, is I may switch over to streaming a lot. Although before I can do that, I gotta figure out how to get this Rode NT1 to mute. And I have a Stream Deck, but I can't for the life of me get it to synchronize, to get it to talk to OBS. I look at tutorials, and then the software in the tutorial doesn't even look like what I have. It's like, bro, I know maybe I have an older version, but what the heck? It's so annoying. So I'll figure something out. But for now, I have to pre-record everything. But yeah. 13 miles per hour, that's fine. But yeah, that's something to watch out for, as I'm thinking about potentially streaming. And if I do, that'll change up how this channel works, I think. I don't know yet if I would stream and then not have the stream go to the channel, but I would record it and then upload the VOD the way I upload these videos. Because I think YouTube by default records your stream and then posts it under your streams or as a VOD, but I don't know if I want to do that because I'd like to clean it up first. I really just don't know how it works. Why is no one writing this? Hey, give me your money. Fine, $8. Chop off 33% of the price. 33.333333 into infinity price. What am I talking about? Wait, no, stop. I gotta turn on the lift speed. There we go. Now, on this alien world, do I want it to be chocolate brown or something different? Something that'll stand out and be visible? No. No, sir. Bad idea. Maybe? Maybe if I make the supports white. That's kind of cool. That's not what I meant to click on, but it's kind of cool. Hey, there we go. I think I'll stick with that. That's good. But the trains are also blue. Just make them stand out from the track. There we go. Now I can see them. My ad campaign's just wrapped up, which is great because I have the cash to perpetuate them perpetually. I advertised that one last time. Let's actually finish testing this first. We'll finish this bad boy's test and then advertise it. I assume I'll be able to charge $15, maybe more. Let's see what the stats look like before I commit to that. Very good, very good. What do we got, Buster? Hey, I cannot charge more than 15, whatever. Anyway, now we can advertise this bad boy, the premier roller coaster of the park. Classic wooden roller coaster for 12 weeks. Boom. And then all I have still are hot dogs and drinks, but I did drinks last time, so hot dogs. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I almost won. Look at that. 1,200 guests. Let's go. Observation tower for free. Alright, with those running, I think I will easily meet the threshold to win. But to have 1,500 guests in this little park, I think I need more pathways. Or else my guests will get too congested, and they will not be happy about it. So let's expand up the hillside into the crater. And as Buzz Lightyear would say in the Buzz Lightyear cartoon when he gets frustrated, craters. That's such a funny exclamation. That's the word, exclamation. Okay. I'm going to stay a little bit... Ugh. That was worrisome. I was stalled there. It probably won't once it has guests. It'll have a little more inertia, but that made me nervous. Yeah, it's fine. Why do I make such weird noises? Here's a weird thing I noticed about becoming a dad, is I care less what people think. I'm a little more confident, and I feel a little more formidable. What do I mean by that? So, I saw a video a while back where I think it was a predator like a really bad person was being interviewed. And one of the primary factors that determined for him if he would attack somebody, in particular young women, was if there was a father figure around, and if there was, how formidable he looked, how scary he looked. So that's another reason I'm reviving my Brian Touches Grass channel, is I have the intention of not only getting back into shape, but turning myself into a monster. I'm going to get so strong and so buff that anyone who dares or even dreams about touching my daughter would wish they were never born. That's the plan. So, I hope that's not you. But anyway, I went to the gym for the first time in a while a few days ago, and I did 1 set of push-ups, and I was sore. I'm still sore from it. I did 1 set of pull-ups, and I'm still sore from it. I did... what else did I do? I did some curls. I did some Arnold presses. That's a fancy shoulder press, basically. I think it's a press where you're... I don't know what the name is. Supine? I don't know terminology. It's a position where your palms are facing you. I mean, they're not open. You're holding a dumbbell, but your palms are facing towards you at rest. And then as you push your fist up, I'm actually demonstrating it in my seat as if you could see me. What's wrong with me? As you do the shoulder press, you rotate your wrist outward, and something about doing that motion helps hit more heads of the shoulder of your trapezoid. No, your lats? No, your traps. No, I'm forgetting all my anatomy. What's wrong with me? Very formidable. Oh yes, so scary. But anyway, why am I stuck? Hey, oi, let me out. Turn around like this. There we go. Down like this. Oh, I need to make this longer. Deltoids. That's what they're called. How did I forget something so simple? Deltoids. Deltoids. I knew that. Of course I knew that. Anyway, I think your deltoids, there's 3 major heads, or like your deltoid isn't a single muscle, it's rather a group of muscles all kind of working together. But what is going on with the train? When I move the screen, it gets all glitchy. Anyway, but yeah, I was doing an Arnold press to work on my shoulders. Did 1 singular set, although I kind of did it was a really long set. It was a drop set. I did like 7 reps on each side with 35s. I used to be able to do more than that for more reps, but I'm just not in shape anymore. Not in the moment. Soon. But I did like 7, but I wasn't done. So I switched it out for 25s and then did like 10 more on each side because I was talking to my camera and not really counting anymore. Because it was kind of a last-minute decision to go down to the gym, and I brought my phone and figured I'm going to record a new episode of Brian Touches Grass. And then I listened back to the recordings, and they sound awful because it's all echoey in there, and because I'm far away from my camera. I set it down on something and back away. So I think what I need to do is bring my GoPro knockoff, the Osmo Action 5, and then I have a wireless microphone that syncs to it, and do that, have that pinned to my shirt. Because the biggest factor for your audio quality is how close you are to the microphone. You could buy a $1,000 microphone, and if you're across the room from it, good luck, you're going to sound terrible. Because the ratio of your volume to the background noise is worse. If you're closer to the microphone, you are louder relative to the background noise. Anyway, getting sidetracked. It's hard to keep my train of thought going straight when I'm playing a game and talking about so many things at once. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm out of practice. But anyway, that's what's going on in my life. Getting back into shape, going back to work, making lots of money for the baby, and also getting back into YouTube. Here we are, building a major futuristic park on this weird planet with what in the world is with these craters? Anyway, how are we doing? We are in the middle, almost the middle of year 2. We have 1,300 guests now, uber amounts of money, and how are we doing with science? Oh, we got the launched freefall. Yes, that's like the best one. Literally the best ride in the game. Well, not the best in the game, but the best for the story for this. I tell the story every time I build it, but basically, Escape Hatch is such an effective ride, but my ego doesn't let me build rides that I didn't design myself, usually. So I redesigned it myself like this. There we go. Where basically I just copied the height, copied the colors, and then said, look, I can do it too. Oh, I'm so silly. Set that to, whoa. Hold on there. Hold on there, fiddlesticks. Sea biscuit. Okay, are you done yet, little jellycopter helicopter thing? Hey, let's go. Open for business. Let's switch that to 250. Speaking of which, where's the car ride I built? Are people still riding it? Oh, they are. Wow. For $5. Maybe I can charge more for the helicopters. Let me see. Let's go $3. And I feel like I'm pushing it with that. Oh, I could probably go $4 if I wanted, but we're not exactly hurting for cash, so whatever. I'm not quite to the desperate stage of spamming rides yet. Let's build another roller coaster. I have this. I have this. I have the vertical drop coaster that came with the park. I have this. Not a fan of this or this. Let's build a spinning wild mouse. Where do I have room to build this? Maybe in the crater. We'll build this bad boy right over here. Right over here. Here we go. So I'm gonna get big, buff, and bad. And also get some good footage. Some nice views of mountains. My dad and I, a few years ago, went with my poor late dog Daisy to not Zion National Park, to the Olympics National Park. And we hiked Mount Eleanor, which was an absolutely stunning hike. It is beautiful at the top, with a great panoramic view of all the other mountains in the area. But that hike was absolutely brutal. It was so brutal. My poor dog, who would love being outside doing stuff, we started walking up the hill, and after 10 minutes, she's like, all right, I'm done. And she turned around and tried to walk back to the car. Poor dog. But she made it. She was okay. We finished the hike. It was hard, though, because I got so winded just after like the first few minutes going uphill. But we persevered. We got through it. There were goats at the top. It was fun. Wild mountain goats. But that is one of my goals this year, is I would like to go back. I'd like to go back to Mount Eleanor. I'd like to visit some other higher level hikes and get some nice footage of it while I'm at it, and put it all on my Brian Touches Grass channel. I'm not even thinking what I'm doing. I'm just like spamming parts. Let me see. We started at 60 feet, so we should have enough juice to make it here. How are we looking? How much space do we got? I mean, it's very long and narrow, so the whole switchback thing may be off the table. But maybe some little airtime pops will be good. No, it's in the way. Sadness. No! Okay. No more whiny voices from me. Let's turn around. Okay, no! That's not what I wanted. Give it back. I should have this testing in the background, though. I forgot. I forgot. I need a longer station than that. This is not like those gentle rides where the number of car vehicles is determined by the length of the track. It's determined by the length of the station. Oh, okay. Whoop. So let's build that a bit longer. It doesn't have to be too long. We're not hurting for cash. It's okay. There we go. I hope we don't stall before we get there. Although we might. Let's see what happens here. Whew! Yeehaw! Okay, looks good, looks good. From 20 feet to 15. Oh, perfect. We're solid. We're stellar. We're fantabulous. I'm making up words. I forgot my entrance and my exit, as per usual. There we go. No, don't. No. Gosh dang it. I hit the wrong button. If you open a ride in this game, you can no longer edit it and get your full value back. Every time you try to edit the ride, you lose a bit of money. See this? See how that cost me $22 to build this path, but I only get $10 back if I delete it? It's like that. So annoying. No, don't go up. Oh, that was a boo-boo. I guess we're having a short queue line. Or actually, no. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be that way. We can go this way. Boom! Let's freaking go. So I know that this works, because we already watched the ghost train finish. Let's just see our stats. How are we looking? A solid... yes! Perfect. Ooh. That excitement rating has me concerned. I need to go to church. Just kidding! I make that joke every time I see that number. It's not funny anymore. Anyway, come on down, my friends, and ride the wild mouse. Get spun. Oh, I forgot. Switch that to spice. Spice! Oh, this one too. What am I doing? I changed it one time so I could see what I was doing on the Woody. And I forgot to change it back. And I just got a notification. I missed it. Let's check it. See what that is. No, not wood. Wrong theme. Oh, it's a breakdown. Ooh! Roto Drop! That's like the second best. This ride is insane. I can charge $20 for this if I max it out. In fact, let me do the easy thing. I already saved a maxed out version. Optimized Roto Drop. That's what I named it. Because it's optimized. It's as tall as you can make it and get the full money value for it. Let's cram it in here with the monorail, shall we? Give me that. Switch that. Boom! There we have it. I'll charge $20 for this. At least for the first little while before it depreciates and then guests won't put up with the price gouging. But whatever. Like that blue. Oh yes. Oh yes! Woo! And those stats maxed out. If I made it one tile taller, these would be in the red. But no, and no penalty to the excitement rating. We are set. $20 per peep. Look at that sucker. Look at that sucker handing me his life savings. His retirement fund. He'll never stop working. He'll work till he's 79. What am I talking about? Literally, what am I talking about? I'm going to stop now. How are these going? Ooh, good to see. Hey, we need 30 more guests to win. Let's go. I don't have early win turned on, so I won't just immediately win when that happens, but we're getting there. Ooh, a gentle ride. What is it? Let me see it. Flying saucers. Oh, that's perfectly in theme. Nice. It's like a hovercraft version of, what's all this wasted space? What am I doing? How am I to do this to myself? Let's give ourselves access. Well, if I put this here, we only have access to smaller rides. Huh. Yeah. No! What the heck? There we go. Probably don't need to go quite that far. But anyway, let's put some fences up for privacy. Privacy. No, something more spacey. Martian wall, you can see right through it. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, I can do that. I forgot about that. It's so funky. I actually don't like those. Get rid of them. Let's do what my original plan was. Maybe... Huh? Why do I have two wooden fences? They're the same thing. Alright. Yeah, that's the only... all I get is these see-through fences. Whatever, let's do a wire fence. Chain link fence. You see a lot of stuff like this in actual theme parks. Anyway, that's done. Currently in development. Flying saucers, 11th of July. That's tomorrow. Boom! We got it! And it does fit. Oh, it does fit. Yes! For whatever reason, I thought this was 5 tiles wide. Perfect. Let's go. Put those like there, like so. Oops. Beautiful. And stats are... How do I know the stats is? Oh, okay. Charge at least $3. I could probably charge more, but nah. I don't want to micromanage too much. And do we know what happens to a drunken sailor yet? Huh. Have I changed this to red? Now we have KFC built up there. What? Why do I make... My brain. Why do I make those kinds of connections? What's wrong with me? We could put another haunted house over here, which is 3x3. Oh. For whatever reason, I thought this was a 4x4. But it's not. Beautiful. Open up for business. Leave that cheap default price, whatever. We can fit one more ride there. I think maybe we should save it. Actually, no. Let's just build another one of these. Except, no. Ah, I don't have room for it. Gosh darn it. Maybe if I get a Ferris wheel or something, I could cram it in there. Or build this. Because I don't like having a queue line on this. The throughput's too slow. If we got a spiral slide, I could probably build a couple in there. Anyway, we did it! 1543 guests. Let's freaking go! And our ad campaigns are still running. We still have a whole year and a half to go. So, how long have I been recording for? An hour and 20 minutes? Let's speed up. I want more stuff to build. I don't want to just spam the same things I've already got. That's just lame. So what instead, I'm going to speed up, unlock more rides, and build new stuff. Because we've already resorted to spamming a little bit. In fact, I am going to spam just a little bit over here. Let me see. Give me the launch freefall. Max intensity, custom freefall, 150. Why did I name it that? There we go, big boy. Beautiful. And there's all this wasted space back there. Oh, it's the Ferris wheel. Lovely. Set this to $8 since I already have one. That probably means I need to turn the other one down too. Huh? They're still paying it. That means I probably could have been charging more this whole time, seeing as I have two of them. Alright then. Let's switch the alternate color scheme on this one to be blue. There we go. Make it different. Make it stand out. And I think by now we have that Ferris wheel. Yes, let's go. Slow the world down. I'd like to get off. Okay. And that is a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, let's go. And these tiles here, I could probably put food there. Speaking of food, I should probably turn that back on. Nope, wrong one. Why am I losing guests? Oh, these expired and I forgot to restart them. Gosh darn it. That means the soft guest cap isn't high enough to win. Those were artificially spawned guests through my advertising campaigns. Ah well, we can get them back in time. Especially as I start spamming rides, filling in the gaps. 12 weeks for you. 12 weeks in the Haunted House 2. For you. And half price entry to... No, that's free entry. Free entry to the park that was already free. Anyway, whoops. Let's do a quick inventory of my rides. Closed. I forgot to open it. Oops. Pirate Ship 1 has no riders. Built last year, that's probably why. Switch that to $2. There we go. What else is 0? Pirate Ship 1. Motion Simulator 1 has nobody. Oh, that's because people are getting off. Okay. Pirate Ship 2 has people. Thunder Twist. Oh, yeah, of course. No one's going to pay that anymore. Let's go $8. Chop that price in half, baby. Top Spin 1. An absurd price. $4 for you. Twist 1. Oh, yeah, $3. No one's going to pay that. Not anymore. Let's go to $1. Yeah, there we go. I think not only because of money, but I think having all of those rides cheaper so guests will actually ride them serves a function of decongesting the park, which improves the park rating. And I don't think we have anything to worry about with the park rating. We're kind of maxed out at 199. Not 199, what am I saying? 999. But yeah, I've had some close calls in the past. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play it safe. Can't be too careful. All this wasted space, what have I done? You know what? I have an idea. We're gonna have a launched roller coaster. Let's take this guy. Venom Rail. Did I make this? That sounds like something I would make. I don't know. Let's see. Let's put that slightly off the ground as I always do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't see. Let me see. Plane. No, just one. Just one. Okay, and what is the maximum launch speed for this? Powered launch, passing station. It used to be really pathetic in vanilla, but I think open... Yeah, there we go. OpenRCT2 has improved it. That's good. Okay. So with that... That doesn't fit. Okay. Whoops. Loop right. Do I not have room for this? Oh, no, I don't. Gosh darn it. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, Charlie. Why are you like this, Charlie? What if I do that? That's not vanilla, by the way. That's part of OpenRCT2. But yeah, stick that there. We'll stall on it. And then... How about that? Will those count as inversions, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, I forgot my frickin' chicken. I forgot my entrance and exit, as I always do. There we go. Problem solved. I'm going to reverse those, though. So I have room to build my queue line. Yup! That almost crashed. Okay, let's slow down there. I'm a little excited there, Seabiscuit. Woohoo! Woo! Now, I don't think that'll fly off the rails, literally, if we have guests in it giving it inertia, because it's so short that I don't think that'll make a big difference. So, do those count as full inversions? 4 drops, only 1 inversion, so the count is half inversions? Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, gosh darn it. I guess I have to have a full, complete inversion for this to work. So instead of what we just did, I'm going to do a smaller half loop, medium half loop, except I don't have room for it. Oh, crap. Okay. I have to move this. Build custom design. We're going to push it over a wee bit. One more train? Or one more car, I mean? No, not a train. Okay. There we go, now I have room for it. Then large half loop left to stall on, hopefully. And then large half loop right. Or no, left. Oh, let's go right, whatever. Now let's see if I can get enough juice to go through this loop without flying off the rails on the big one. Though I have a feeling that's not going to work. So, powered launch, passing station. Set that to 40 miles per hour. Let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot my stuff. I always forget my stuff. Alright, let's see what happens. No, that didn't work. Okay. Let's try 45. Woohoo! Barely. Woo! That almost came off. Let's go small half loop. And, hey, give it to me. There we go. That is so wonky. Now it's safe, but that's so wonky. Look at that. What in the world? Just as a safety buffer, and it looks cool. Woohoo! Alright. So that should be 2 inversions, I think, because we have the one complete one plus these guys. Or do these ones count because they're just on the track even though it didn't pass through it? 3 inversions gives us 1, 2 halves, so that's 2, 3, because those are also halves. Okay. Well, the stats are a little lackluster, but there's something. It's something to be reckoned with. And look at that, the guest count is working its way back up to victory. Let's go! We're doing good. No! Not the drunken sailor! No! Oh! Okay, we did it. Ta-da! And with that, we can open this thing and charge a modest $8. Because the stats don't really justify much more than that. They might not even justify that. Oh, we already have one of these. That's right. The old one has no one riding it. No, I bumped my mouse. Okay, $8 for you and maybe $6 for you. What am I doing? I can just do this. Ugh. There we go. Boom! October 3rd, year 2. We are almost done with the second year. Let's go! Okay. Now, let me see. Speed up again. What have we unlocked? Oh, we got a balloon stall coming up. And a crooked house. Let's build the crooked house. Just as an additional addition. That's redundant. Where do I want this? There's so many places I could build it, but the darn crater's in the way. Let's flatten this out of the way. There we go. A little bit of whoops, a little bit of landscaping. Ta-da! Crooked house. Oh, wrong style. Actually, is this one still like that? Yes, it is. Oops. Spice! I like the orange cream color scheme, that rhymes, but it doesn't work well with the ground colors, so we're going to change it to a cool color? We already did green, we already did blue. You know, screw it, we're going to leave it. It's fine. Good enough. Whew, I need my Mountain Dew. Getting sleepy. That's another fun detail about being a new daddy, is little baby thinks that sleep is optional for parents. So she routinely wakes up in the middle of the night and screams. Well, you feed her, you change her diaper, you burp her so there's no gas in her tummy, and she still screams. It's like, bro, we want to sleep. Please, just let us sleep. So I kind of took her last night. I kind of had her for half of the night out in the living room so my poor wife could sleep. And, oh, this is broken down, isn't it? Yeah, it's broken down. It's just waiting to figure that out. Hey, get it sorted. It says it's operating and it's open. Oh, okay, that was weird. But anyway, she was a fussy baby last night, so I took her to the living room, tried soothing her. She was just inconsolable for the longest time, so I eventually kind of just held her for a while she refused to be consoled. But then she got hungry again, so I fed her, changed her diaper, burped her, she spit up on herself a little bit. But eventually she fell asleep, so I brought her back to the bedroom, put her in her bassinet, and tried to climb in bed, and then she started getting fussy again. So I figured, oh, she must be hungry still. So I took her out to the kitchen, or not the kitchen, took her out to feed her, put her in her little swinging seat so I could have my hands free to prepare her meal, but then she fell asleep in the seat. I was like, oh, I guess you just wanted to be held? So I just... But I can't responsibly leave her out there in the swinging seat while I'm sleeping in the bedroom, so I slept on the couch for half the night. And, then I think she woke up and wanted to be fed. Or, no, maybe I woke up and she was still asleep, so I moved her to the bassinet, and then she slept the rest of the night? I don't know. It was interesting. But I slept half the night on the couch, half the night in my bed. But between the two places, I think I got enough sleep. Although I started to sleep later than usual, because, you know, she kept me up till like 2 in the morning. And also because my job starts, like I clock in at 6 a.m., I routinely wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So even if I technically on paper get enough hours of sleep, circadian rhythm-wise, that may not be the best thing to do. Whoops, too much. Okay, $1.50 for you. Let's get another one. Right there. Red, that's good. I like to put a lot of balloon stalls. All of the primary colors, all of the secondary colors, and then maybe a few variants of those colors. Like here we have a light green, maybe I do a dark green too, I don't know. It's like the game figured out what I want. It's already... No, why is it green again? Never mind, take it back. I was about to say it was like I was automatically going through that cycle, but no! It had other plans. I know those are like right next to each other, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yellow again. Give me orange. Now for variants. We have light blue. Let's get dark blue. Boop. And then dark blue for you. And we have red, but we don't have pink. And pink, technically, is a variant of red. And I think I say that every video. But I guess I should treat every video like it's unique and different. Not everyone watches all my videos. So, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, fries! We got french fries. Food stall there, food stall here. Let's put this over here. Oh, yes. Boom. $1.90 for those fries. Some drinks to go with it. And a bathroom. To make the drinks stinky. Stinky drinks. I have room here for a small roller coaster. I wonder if I get that air-powered roller coaster in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1. I don't know if that was added yet, or if that's exclusively in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I should know. I played all the scenarios in the base game. But that was so long ago, and I don't remember. I don't remember, guys. I don't know what the heck that was. What am I doing? Goofy, whiny noises. Boom! Now, spamming all these rides as I am means the soft guest cap is being elevated, which means hopefully, even if I forget to restart my ad campaign... Oh, I bumped my mouse again. Even if I forget to restart my ad campaigns, we'll still win, I hope. But I should really stay on top of them and not forget about them while we're fast-forwarded, because that spells trouble. I think that's still too expensive. Okay, fine. $8. We basically cut the price in half. Is there anything else that's too expensive for my picky guests who don't want me to rip them off? Okay, that was just receiving passengers. Lots of breakdowns. Oh, I should hire more of these guys. What am I doing? Okay, now I got staff to sort things out. I think the default inspection interval I set in the settings is... Huh? Why is it 30? I thought no. I could have sworn I set it to 10. Well, that's autosave. That's not what I want. Oh, here it is. Why was that 30? I set that to 10. Maybe it switched back to 30 when I updated the game. I don't know. But that means I have to manually go through all of these and set them to, to 10. Oh, the pain of it. I'm going to stop whining. No one likes whining. Except people who like to drink wine. That was a dumb joke. I apologize. But hey, I'm a dad now. So I have license to make dumb dad jokes. No, not that. No, 10 minutes. I wish there was a way to do all these at once. I already did that one. What about you? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? I'm singing too fast. I got ahead of the song. Okay, I probably missed a few stragglers, but whatever. Let's switch it up, because this isn't the ocean. This is a planet out in space. What does the Martian style sound like? It sounds weird. That's what it sounds like. What about space style? I have space style somewhere. Except it's so quiet you can barely hear it. Voyage to Andromeda from Alistair Bimble. Good job, Alistair Bimble. What a good composer. We are rich! We're wealthy! 1 week left in those ad campaigns. Let's be sure to restart those as soon as they finish, so we don't lapse. Hey, year 3, let's go! Let's just speed it up so I can get it out of the way. I don't want to... I think part of being ADHD is it's hard to remember multiple things at once. You can only focus on one thing to not forget. And by focusing on that one thing, you forget everything else. It's so frustrating. That's what being ADHD is like. And that's not the only thing I don't want to talk about on the issues. But anyway. It's classic stand-up. No. Classic Woody. There we go. Alright, got all of our ad campaigns sorted out. Boom. I need garbage cans. I see litter. And lots of paths with no benches or garbage cans, so let's fix that. Oh, we got seafood. That's out of this world. Well, I guess I can kind of hear it. The space music, I mean. Okie dokie. Got benches everywhere. Beautiful. And with that, we're sorted. Great. Now let's speed up. I want to see what else we're working on. Oh yeah, we got the seafood stall. Let me build one of those. Maybe just over here. Ta-da! Oh, and that profit ratio, yikes. 90 cents a profit for $2. That's not what I wanted. A drink stall to accompany it. Boom. What were those notifications? I missed it! Oh, you have a breakdown. Cotton candy stall? Ew. That's fun. Maybe I should lay off the shops and stalls, though, so I get more gentle rides and thrill rides. I don't know if I have a lot of room for another roller coaster. Maybe. Let me see. Do I have one I like that can... No! I need a twister roller coaster to put over here. Something big with a lot of height support because of this darn crater. So let's turn roller coasters back on in our research. Hey, I broke 6 figures. Let's go. Company value is $453,000. Park value is $342,000. Why? Oh. Well, I guess it's good that the company value is higher than the park value. That means this, I think that means the stockholders are happy. It means my value's inflated because the actual park itself isn't worth as much. If I'm understanding that correctly, I may be messing that up. I don't know. Did I unlock anything when I wasn't paying attention? Hey! Look at that goofy face. The 2 eyes in the mouth. Cotton candy, baby. Let's turn this, whoops, to $1.10. Everyone's buying it. Wow. Is it too cheap? Oh, I'm not paying that much for cotton. Okay. It's too much. $1 it is. Are people still thinking that? I think $1 is a sweet spot. We are doing great. Let me slow the road down. We are halfway through year 3 already. Goodness. I think if I just lay off the speeding up, we can get a 2-hour video. How about that? I know that I think most of you prefer longer videos, right? But then I'm just being impatient. Want to go have a snack or something. I haven't had lunch yet. Oh, we got vandalism. No. No. Let's see. Whoops. Highlight path issues. I think that was the only vandalism in the park. Oh, that's good. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Hey, bring the world back. We almost have 2,000 guests. We are gonna win so soundly. That is great. What do we? Oh, a new roller coaster. We got the twister. Yes, exactly the one I wanted. Let's freaking go. Let's fill this space right here. Actually, first let me connect this path up. We have a lot of guests coming in, and they need space. They need space to move. Oh, why are you in the way? Why are you like this? I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, wow. That was completely out of place. Oh, no. Why are you like this? Why am I like this? Or no, I was going to connect over here. Oh, let me think. Gosh dang it, that's not what I meant to do. Do that. I love this button, this toggle right here. That is not in vanilla. If I wanted to do this in vanilla, I'd have to do it piece by piece, painstakingly slowly. So painful. Darn it, monorail, you're in the way. Okay, let's drop this down. And this. And a little of this. Darn it, monorail. Gotta go even lower. I mean, I guess we could go under it. Or over it, I mean, but, Hey, we did it! Connected. Let's go. Now we'll build the twister. The twisted twister that twists my innards. Twist my gizzard. Shiver me timbers. What am I talking about? My brain is broken. Might be getting old. An old man. Your pre-cremated best friend. These trains are a lot longer than I remember them being in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. What do you mean I can't roll it? Huh? That's annoying. Oh well. I'm not going to bother with the launch lift hill. Let's just do a traditional chain lift. Oh, dang it. That thing's in the way. Okay, whatever. We'll just make this twisty. Plunge this straight into the crater. Oops. There we go. We made the crater bigger. And it was expensive. Ooh, we got a hyper twister. Do I have room to potentially build that? Probably not. This park is full already. Oh well. Ooh, I need to populate this park with like Martian wildlife. Well, not wildlife, but Martian flora. Like some wonky, I don't know, don't have any weird trees, darn it. I'll figure something out. We'll put something down. Make this place look cool. 110 to 90, that's pushing it. Oh, I can't twist it. Oh yeah, these wide turns, not vanilla. That's part of OpenRCT2, as you probably guessed. Medium loop. So are these. Not in the vanilla game. Definitely not. Oh, we barely made it through there. Maybe we should do a launch lift hill. Let me switch that. Let me start with a chain lift hill, of course. Then launch lift hill that backs off at the end so it's not overpowered. Woohoo! Oh boy. Maybe I overdid it. Those lateral forces are going to be a little extreme. Let's back this off a little bit. Okay. Let's see how that works. Huh? Already? No way. Alright then. Restart these. $12 weeks for you. Free cotton candy, baby. We got options now, unlike we did before. It was just hot dogs and sodas for the longest time. Just like Costco. Just kidding, Costco has other options. They're just more expensive. I mean, Costco deal is so good. $1.50 for a huge hot dog and a refillable drink. It's one of those at-loss things they do because they know it gets you in the doors to spend hundreds of dollars elsewhere. That's basically what it is. And I'm not complaining. I support that business model. Let's go. Let's go another loop. Loop to loop. Woo! What am I even designing here? How did that work? That shouldn't have worked. Somehow that worked. Okay, but now that doesn't work. Am I free? Free falling? Nope. Rip. Rip. Rest in peace. Rest in plaster. What am I even talking about? Rest in plaster? What the heck? Woo! I mean, woo. That doesn't work. What am I talking about? I'm just spamming pieces. I'm not even designing something that makes any sense. Okay, no. My standards are too high for this. I like roller coasters that look good and make sense. So we're changing this. Big changes are happening today. Oh! Yeah. Oops. Can I sneak under the station here? Maybe if I plunge underground. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Except I don't have room to turn around. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But maybe if I do this? Give me that. Oh, that's a problem. No! The path's in the way. Now I have to undo this. What have I done? Ah, skibbity toilet. Okay, that was a bad idea. It was a bad idea and I knew it was a bad idea. But I did it anyway. No! Not like this. Not right now. Okay, fix the landscape that I ruined. I think what we want to do now is... Could we come out of this a little earlier and then corkscrew? Okay, maybe not like that. Corkscrew right. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe a bad idea. Corkscrew looks funny. Okay, back up to 90 feet. I wish I could roll my turns, but I can't. Darn RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 limitations! Ugh! Okay, I'm gonna stop being a baby. Loop. Loop again. Can I go through these loops? Kind of. No! Although going through the loops makes it look messy, so maybe not. They look like they're touching. They're not supposed to be touching. Okay, bad. We're going to put a spacer in the form of a photo. There we go. That's better. I don't like them looking ridiculous. Like, that's all, folks. I guess I'm kind of limited in what my options are, seeing as I'm working in this small space. Unless I escape my confines and build over other stuff, which I really don't want to do if I don't have to. Well, that looks moderately good, I guess. Get some major airtime right there. Huh. Perhaps I could finish this by... Oh shoot, I need to be 25. And then you pop up as well. Now I wonder if we could do a sort of half loop thing. Oh no! It's in the way! Gosh darn it. Okay. Go sleep first. And then do it. It might be too tall though. Whoops. Corkscrew left. Corkscrew left again. Oh darn, it doesn't quite line up. Whoops. Okay, large corkscrew, no! Large corkscrew left. No! No! Oh, everything's going wrong. Oh, pfft, of course. Such an easy solution. What's wrong with me? Half loop. Oh, it's too tall. No! What have I done? I'm gonna quarter loop. We'll make this work somehow. No! No! No, no, no! I mean, it'll connect, but that's gonna be a crashing hazard. You know what? We're so close to winning. We'll let the guests. We'll forward the cost of healthcare to guests. Not healthcare. Emergency hospital care. What am I talking about? Anyway. Let's move the exit to this side. So we have room to work this pathway down. Because it's up there. Right. Also get guests off the path. Excuse me, sir. You're in the way. Rawr. Alright, now we'll get the queue line sorted with blue. Dum. I have an idea. Hey! Idea paid off. Let's go. How's that for a roller coaster? Oh, that's so dangerous. It's gonna crash so hard. Oh. Maybe I could make a little adjustment here if I break that piece and replace it with a brake. How many trains do I get? Oh, just a one. What if I replace it with a block brake? Block brakes. Still just one, I assume. Oh. Frickin' chicken. Okay, yeah, bad idea. Okay, whatever. We'll just put a brake there. A serious brake. Shrink you down. There we go. Good enough. Hopefully that sorts us out. Unless having a slightly shorter train makes us fail to get through the course. Because there's less inertia powering it. I don't know. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh, I'm still sore from that gym session. Doing one measly set of like 5 exercises. Was it 5 exercises? I did push-ups, pull-ups, curls, shoulder press, and I think I'm forgetting something. That's literally all I did. And I walked a half mile on the treadmill. That's really not that much. I must be out of shape, bruh. But not for long. I'm gonna be so in shape. I'm gonna be so in shape it'll be basically square. Or triangle. I'll have right angles, but not wrong angles. If you think I'm not making sense, it's because I actually make dollars. Thank you. Boom. Now for the colors. This is blending in with the woody back there, so let's switch this to Old Yeller. With dark blue supports, baby. Oh! And the orange can stay. Well, actually, no, let's make it red. There we go. Hot colors. Ketchup and mustard. Make that abstract, just to be different. All the space stuff is getting old. Anyway, August 26th, year 3. We're doing so good. We have 2,100 guests. We are making $15,000 a month on average, roughly. We made $17,000 in April. Wow. We're doing so solid. If only I had a cash machine, then we'd be rich. Here's the hyper twister, the twister, lay down. Oh, we got the corkscrew. What else have we got? I guess I can check my notifications. Lots of breakdowns. With the best custom designed rides? Wow, thanks. It's a hefty compliment right there. Hyper twister. Okay, I think I didn't miss anything. Disgusting state of the paths in my park. Oh no. That's not good. Well, I can afford more of these guys, so a couple more of you. Then we'll probably want some benches, especially at the end of this ride. Along with this section, which has no benches. And some garbage cans for the trash. The trash that inevitably accumulates. Okay, now, I think we are, let's just turn everything on, whatever. See if we can unlock everything before the end of the scenario. Probably not. There's probably going to be more that we unlock after the deadline for people who want to play longer than the scenario actually lasts. Like me as a kid, I never understood the scenarios. I just played as a sandbox. That's literally all I did. I didn't want to read. Reading was work. Reading was effort. I couldn't be bothered to read this. And even if I did read it, I often didn't understand it. I would just close this and just start building. And then I wonder why I was broke when I would charge $5 for a roller coaster Because in my little brain, my little 12 or 8 to 10-year-old, I don't remember how old I was. In my little child brain, I was like, if I was going to ride a roller coaster, I wouldn't want to pay more than $5, so I'm going to do the golden rule, and my guests will be so happy for it, and then I'd be confused why I never had money. It's like, bro, maybe it's because you're undercharging for your stuff. I was a silly kid. The obvious solution is to charge more. Get rich at the expense of your poor guests. And if they're not poor, they will be. When I'm through with them. Lay down roller coaster. Unknown. A water ride. Maybe a log flume. Who knows? Oh, it's September. Let me slow down. Oh yeah, this recording has exceeded 2 hours. That's good to see. Very nice. Now I guess what we do now is beautify the place. As I said, I don't have any Martian-looking plant life. How out of place does that look? That's a lot of place. Maybe I need some Martian structures. Make this place look out of this world, baby. Do I have any flat spots I can fill in? Oh yeah, here we go. Right. A little more of those. Maybe right here. Oh yeah. They literally look like door stoppers. They look like what someone's cat would start whacking and get confused and it makes noise. Do I have smaller shrubs that could pass as Martian stuff? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I have the little cheats button here. I keep forgetting it's there. How do I make that go away? I think it's in the options. Whatever. You saw the whole video. It's not like I turned it on or did anything. I mean, I may have had a few shortcuts if I said something I didn't want to be in the end video. That's another reason I'm scared to do live streams. I'm scared I'll say something I regret live on air that I can't take back. I have a tendency to stick my foot in my mouth. Or overshare. No one's riding this. Probably because it's overpriced. Switch that to $2. Take 60%. No, what is it? Yeah, 60% off the price. Let's actually do a quick inventory. Car ride, there we go. Now people are getting on. Motion simulator is way overpriced. $1 for you. Someone's revving their car outside for some reason. Power chip 2. Oh, that's too expensive. Let's go $1.50 for you. There, I made a skate patch. So I can take credit, lol. Or whatever I named it. And then the first one, same deal. Chop, no, not that. Chop the chunk of the price off. There we go. $5. And twist 2. Oh, of course no one's gonna pay for that. What the heck? Okay, now everything should have riders. And as a result, we should slightly decongest the path. Our ad campaigns still have 3 weeks. So when they end, it'll already be in October. It'll already be the end of the scenario, so I don't really see a reason to restart them. Maybe for the minimum time of 2 weeks. Just to finish strong, you know? Put some Martian objects over here. It looks like my car ride broke down. That's annoying. All this open space I wasted. Ooh, I know what I should do. Let's blend this. There we go. Same with this one. Make it not so rough around the edges. Blend it into the landscape. Boom. How about that? It's a little better. Maybe even, whoops, close you. Blend in some of this stuff. few rocky patches. Yeah, something like that. What do we do? Oh, river rapids. Oh, do I have room for that? Do I have time for that? Probably not. It's already October. The park is basically completely full. Basically completely what? Why do I talk like that? It's basically full. There's not a whole lot else I can build. If only I could unlock some wonky looking trees. I want to put wildlife or vegetation on this planet. But these trees look too Earth-like. What does the objective actually say? This futuristic park has plenty of space for rides on its alien landscape. So, Corkscrew Follies, I think, is this expansion. It's not like this is actually another planet. It's just the theme. So maybe we should build... I don't know. I don't know, man. A few trees here and there can't hurt. Actually, I like that. Whoops. It's a nice bit of color. Much needed color. The nice thing about trees is they also reduce the noise. They act as sound barriers and they absorb the vibrations. They absorb sound. Okay, I concede. We're building trees. Although we might stick with some of these wonkier ones. Like, I don't know if those are flowers or fruit, but I've never seen a Voss's laburnum tree. Or maybe I have in person, I just didn't realize it. But I don't know what kind of tree this is in real life. So I don't know what this is supposed to be. Just place a few splashes of color here and there. Just to break up the monotony of the goofy red ground. Is this supposed to be Mars? Like Martian soil? I think Mars's color comes from the iron content. And for that, it's very similar to parts of Utah. Because parts of Utah are very, very red. In fact, way back in 2015, I think. Maybe 2016? I think it was 2015. I don't remember. A long time ago, my first ever girlfriend, her family was trying to grow tomatoes. And she said that this soil from Utah would be beneficial for the plants, for the tomato plants. And my family was on vacation in Utah. So I asked my mom to pull over on the side of the road where I saw some of this red soil. And I got out and scooped it up. And she thought it was so cute. It was like, oh, you're such a sweet young man. Getting dirt for your girl. Oh, man. It was so funny. That's not who I married, by the way. That was someone completely different. She was a good girl, but it was not right. Definitely not right for us. Anyway, yeah, we got a bit of color now. Ad campaigns just wrapped up. I don't want to lose money though, so we'll restart those for the minimum of 2 weeks. Let's do tentacles. Free rides on the expensive stuff, why not? Just because it's the end. I always do it on like the flat rides or cheap stuff because I don't want to lose money-making potential, but it's over already. We're just wrapping up. Enjoying the ending. What am I researching? Maybe River Rapid Wonderland thing. Oh, we get that on the 27th. There might be something otherworldly in there I could use, like big mushrooms. Yeah, but I don't want to fast forward. I'll accidentally overshoot it if I'm not careful. We'll just keep working like this until we have it. That's too close to that one. Good spot. Good as any. I don't know where I want to build this stuff. Oh, there's one right there. Oops. I could hide them back here. Not that anyone will ever see it. Part of the reason I do this is I want the park to look good, but I also want the thumbnail to look good. And I've always kind of just done the same thing for these thumbnails. where basically I find a good spot and take a screenshot. That's it. I turn off the HUD, take a nice screenshot, overlay the text I want, and then I play with the colors a little bit to make it pop, make it look good. And that's it. There's not a whole lot you can really do for thumbnails with RollerCoaster Tycoon, because the sprites are so simple. But then if you look at my vintage story content, I try to be more artistic with that stuff. Try, not always successful. I think I should take a Photoshop class. Learn some graphic design, that could be helpful. But yeah, for these RollerCoaster Tycoon videos, it's just a screenshot of the park when I'm done. I've wondered if taking more close-up shots like this, showing a few subjects with a few more focused subjects would be better, but the more chaotic, messy look, for whatever reason, tends to do better. So I'm like, all right, the people have spoken. I'll do what they say. Okay, we got our shrooms. Otherworldly shrooms. Maybe the Martians live in a pumpkin house? Nah, probably not. It is the 30th. We have a day and a half left. Oh, 31st. We are going to win with a massive balloon release. In 3, 2, 1. Boom! That's embarrassing. Bad timing. There it is. Yay! Look at that company value. Wow. Oops. No, not cap. All caps. Brian. Boom. Anyway, that's the end. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and providing me with another way to provide for my family. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you watching the video and commenting and liking, all those things to do. If you enjoyed this and you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that button down below. It's free, it takes no effort. Just scroll down and BAM! You're part of the family. And share with a friend. Until next time, I'll see ya. Have a good one, everyone.